After Tina left South Fork, I spent a couple of nights up a gravel road called Pooltable Road just before Creede. Before leaving town, I scanned the satellite pictures along the road and spotted some possible campsites. The first of these I spent the first night at was rather exposed and slanted, so the second day I went to find another spot. Fortunately, I found a much more secluded spot far from the main road. There were several spots here and there, and the rock formations around the area were amazing. It's totally worth the trip up there.
Alfred Packer Massacre Site. I don't know how many of you have seen the movie Cannibal Musical by Trey Parker and Matt Stone, the creators of South Park, but they actually made this movie in college about Alfred Packer. Let's check it out. Nice picture. It looks just like what Trey Parker looked like in the movie, but the sign is really worn out. You can only read some of it. I guess they found 5 bodies with their heads crushed. Alfred Packer was arrested of murder and cannibalism, and he actually only served 15 years after that, and he was paroled in 1901. Quite interesting, but somewhere around here. Huh. That's another day. A couple days ago, I dropped Tina off near Creede, sort of, or I visited her because she was walking the road to Creede, and dropped off her lunch, and we just sat and ate lunch together, and then she continued on her way. But off that, you can't drive that. So I stayed just a little east of Creede at a national forest up on Pooltable Road. Several dispersed sites, beautiful area. So it's definitely a nice spot to go, especially if it's warm because it's above 10,000 feet. But I was heading towards a reservoir because I'm going to check it out to see if I can kayak there. But on my way, I stopped because I saw the Alferd Packer Historic Site, Massacre Site. And yeah, like I was saying, if you've seen Cannibal the Musical, you know somewhat about it. But of all the places that I drove by, that's pretty cool. I guess it's not cool, but it's quite interesting to see that just randomly off the side of the road. And there's private property all around, actually, so you can't walk around. But there is a little road you can kind of loop around and check out some signs. They're super old, though. They need to be replaced, but pretty cool. All right, now I'm going to head out to the reservoir. It's only it's really close to here, actually. I think you might be able to hear the water. That water goes into the reservoir, so let's check it out. By the way, the reason I'm going to this reservoir instead of there's a bunch others south of here on the way was it's weird. It's like all the reservoirs are surrounded by little private property patches and BLM off to the sides or national forest off to the sides. So if you wanted to stay right on the lake, you really couldn't. So I wanted to kayak somewhere where I could just carry it off and take it to my campground and let it dry. Because the seat and the straps and the foam dries pretty quickly, but the straps take a while to dry. So I want to just lay it out. I don't know. I use paper towel to wipe it clean to at least get everything off and then let it dry. But yeah, I just kind of want it camped somewhere nearby where it dry. And this reservoir does have a campground. It's first come, first served, but it's Sunday and it should be emptying out. And I know it's probably going to cost a little bit. I'm guessing like $20-25. I don't know. But I thought I'd check it out. If the reservoir is cool, we'll stay and check it out. And we might even go kayak tomorrow morning as well. So let's be on our way. There's a lake out there. It's much bigger than I thought it was going to be. There are several boaters, and I saw a canoe, and there's a couple of kayakers out there. Slightly windy, but not bad. I feel kind of nervous though. I accidentally passed the boat launch behind me because the turn was too hard. So I'm going to turn around and go in and try to decide, see if there's a fee to park and bring a kayak in there. But I think there's another day use area on the other side. Right now we're on the west side of the lake. I don't think I'm going to camp here. Even if I camped here, all the campsites are high off the lake. So I'd have to use like a boat launch, and then once I'm done, fold it up, dry it up, fold it up, and then drive up to the campsite. So I don't know. I would like a smaller lake to try it out. Work my way up. Maybe one without so many people, and preferably one with a campsite like right there. I don't know. I might drive on to Lake City. It's only 11 o'clock right now, and then somewhere where I have cell service, try to figure out where I'm going to stay. Maybe I can hit another smaller lake. I did see one that has dispersed camping somewhere north of here, so I'm going to check that out here. Good morning. It's another day. I'm actually right on the CDT. I'm at Monarch Pass, and people actually come down and then go down the street a little, and it goes up the other side and just climbs up to a ridge. I just dropped Tina off, so she's heading out. We're a little concerned because tomorrow it's 50% chance of storms throughout the day, so it's not going to be the best. But fortunately, she does about 7 miles of ridge walking, and then she'll go down and stay kind of on the sides for a while, but not too high. So hopefully she'll be safe. But for now, I am going to just head up. There's about a 500-foot climb up to a hilltop with good views. There's actually a tram here that gives rides out for $10 for everyone. And I don't understand. Seniors get $8, or it costs $8 for seniors. But here the seniors are 55 and older, and I'm only six years away from that. So I guess I'll be a senior in 6 years according to the tram here. But I'm just gonna hike up there. I'm gonna bring an Osmo Pocket and a tripod, record some time lapse. There are lots of clouds blowing around pretty quickly, so I think it'll be pretty up there. And it should be a really, really quick, short hike, so I'm not even gonna bring any water or anything. Hopefully I can stand around for 30 minutes while I record it, but it rained a little bit last night, so everything's damp, so I can't sit up there. But I'll show you the tram and the $10. Oh, there's a bunch of people walking over, and the sign for the seniors. But all right, let's head on up. From here, you can kind of see where the CDT goes. There's some switchbacks, kind of barely visible on a camera, but you can see the left corner right there. There's another switchback. And now it's gonna go around this hill, so we won't see Tina. I was wondering if you could be able to see her, but maybe when we get to the top of the hill and she's on a ridge, you can see her. We'll see. I should have brought binoculars. Here we go. We're at the junction of the CDT. The northbound CDT hikers come this way, but we are going to go up the hill. So we're going this way, and it's beautiful in the backdrop, isn't it? Amazing. Let's get some pictures. Huffing and puffing. So on this hike, all I have are my shorts, my fleece. That's it. Nothing else. I got in my Osmo Pocket and a tripod and my phone. But it's not very far. If it rains, there's a 0% chance I'll die of hypothermia. It's impossible to get lost. You just follow the road and it just goes straight down to the car. Probably only a mile. Really easy. No water, no food, nothing. And we're almost to the top already. No dangers, but beautiful. Only patches of snow here and there. Let's hope we get good views from the top. I don't think we'll see 150 miles, but Mighty far. Here's the radio tower, and the tram goes up there some more. Check out these drifts. This is the east side of the mountains, so the west winds just blew and it just collected right there. It's really thick, especially the middle one. Considering most of the snow is gone, it's pretty amazing. Those clouds look really low though, coming right at us. Haven't heard any thunder yet. Plus those antennas are gonna get hit way before I would anyway. Hope Tina is still comfortable out there. Unfortunately, I think those are the bridges that Tina will be walking in the next few hours. She'll be in the clouds, unfortunately. And then she'll come down after 7 miles, but ugh, thick in the clouds, that's too bad. These things just run every now and then they stop. I think it's just to keep the snow off when it snows or something. I don't know. But nobody's here, so I can stand right underneath it. But I think a tall person standing here would get his head bopped by one of these things. Not me. While I was up here, they opened up the tram building. And there's a viewing area on the top. And they opened that up. And I asked if I can come up here, and we could. I wasn't sure if it was a viewing area or like a lookout tower. But, oh yeah, here's a picture of the various mountains. And on a super clear day, and here's us. Very cloudy. I love these things. And then you could actually identify things that you see out there. Unfortunately, it's just super cloudy, but you could see some things like Mount Etna is visible. The biggest ones are Mount Chavano and Tabaguachi, 14ers, and then Antero. You can't see that, but you could see Etna way out there. It's that patch of snow right there. Let's go outside and get a look without the reflection. Here we are outside. I guess you could see Pikes Peak from here on a nice day. In fact, it's actually pretty clear. Let me go look at the reference again. Fortunately, you can just not see it. It's like right up there. Can't see it though. Guess by Lake City there's a fire, a lightning fire that happened 20 miles outside of Lake City, but the tenant here didn't know what direction from Lake City, but if it's south, that's pretty close to the CDT, east or west actually too. But hopefully the fires won't keep popping up with all this thunder that's predicted here. It's cold, my hands are freezing just standing out there. I feel bad for Tina. She's out there. In fact, it's so weird. There's a clear view right there. I thought it was completely clouded in. But maybe the clouds will go away. After a while, they'll blow over. Sadly, I think by the time the clouds blow over and it's clear up there, she'll be coming down from the ridge. Just perfect timing. Yep, I'm heading down now. It's getting really cold up there. My hands are getting really chilled. And it's time for me to run down, find a campsite for the day. I think I'll do some work. And then go into town and get resupply. And then head north so I can intersect Tina in a few days. What's funny is my plans have been to like hike some of the 14ers, but I already missed some. I'm trying to keep pace with where Tina is going to be. Unfortunately, the next 14er up is right over there. It's Mount Chavano as well as Trapeguache Peak. I was thinking about hiking that. All trails had a report, pretty easy, no snow. But unfortunately, if it's going to be this cloudy, there's no point going to the top of that. And it's actually right before I even get to town is the road that goes to the trailhead for it. So I don't know. I might skip that one. I'll head a little north. We're hitting a collegiate soon. So there's like Yale, Princeton, Harvard, Oxford, a bunch of college mountains. So might hit one of them. Albert, I'm definitely gonna do. Lots of reports on all trails already, and the main route is clear of snow, so it's pretty, I guess, easy enough. As easy as it can be. But we'll see how the weather affects everything. If it's this cloudy even in the mornings, it's, I don't know, it's hard to justify climbing up there when you just can't get any views at all. At least for me, with Alferd, I can go within a span of plus or minus a few days, whereas all the thru hikers, they pretty much have to hit it when they hit it. But yeah, it's really clearing up actually. Just in time for Tina to get down off the bridge. Hey, it's cleared up enough you can actually see Mount Chavano. It's that one right there, and there's Trapeguache Peak right there. I forget the name of that one. Oh yeah, that one's like Antio or something like that. And there's Etna. Just a peak is still in the clouds. But it's clearing up, everything's getting higher. Day looks pretty good. I hope Tina gets a lot of miles in while the skies are clear. It's tomorrow that's gonna be bad. But looks like it's looking up for today. I think Mount Albert is up there somewhere, totally enclosing clouds. I believe Hope Pass is over there, also now filled with clouds. It's starting to rain more again. This is Twin Lakes, the little one and the big one. And this is the trailhead to go up to Mount Albert, believe it or not. It's a southwest one. There's actually a lot more cars than I thought there would be, considering how bad the weather forecast was for today and the next few days. And off this hill, there's my car. I considered actually driving up here and taking a picture of the car up here, but there's a very little bit of terrain up here. It'd be hard to turn around. I guess I could have backed down again on this hill, but oh well. I am currently at the Willis Gulch trailhead, just next to Twin Lakes area actually. I'm picking up Tina because it's supposed to rain more tomorrow and she wants to get everything dry and ready before she has to hike tomorrow because it's going to rain even more tomorrow, so we're going to go to a hotel. So here she comes. She's coming across the footbridge there. So I'll drive her back here after our hotel stay and then she'll continue on for another 2 days.